Well, I took the clamps off of it. That's there in all its glory. Gotta do sanding around the outside. Gotta sand it all down real nice and smooth. Then I'm going to hit it with polyurethane. That's what I decided to use. I want it quick, easy coat. I don't want to have to sit here and buff it. It's not a $3,000 guitar. It's a $200 guitar. And I want it to be shiny. So it's going to be shiny, quickly done, and hopefully it'll look really nice. Because I already, if you ask me, it's looking awesome. Look at that. It's sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, I'm sitting here looking at this guitar waiting for the polyurethane to dry. I ended up putting polyurethane on it, by the way. It's from the headstock down. You can see my little gold leaf stripe that I put up there to go along with the gold leaf stripe that I put there, and on the back, because there was a glue line. When they book match these ends, they glue them together right there, and it leaves a glue line. And you either sand off the veneer to get rid of the glue, or you leave it intact and cover it with something like I did, which I think is an awesome way to set your guitar off, by the way. Anyway, you can see this this flame looks awesome. This is one coat of polyurethane, one good thick coat actually. And I'm going to hit it with some 400 grit, sand it all around, get all the hairs and goobers that got stuck to it when you're coating it. Anyway, then I'm going to hit it again with another coat or two till it's nice and glossy. A lot of people don't like it. They want their purest nitro cellulose finish. I don't care. I just want a guitar that's going to hold up well and look good 10 years from now with a good, finish on it and a good coat. And polyurethane, strong stuff. They use it on a lot of guitars. Ibanez uses it. I don't care. I'm not a purist. This is not a real ES335. It's not a $3,000 guitar. It's a $200 kit that I wanted to make it as nice as I could. So I'm making it as nice as I can. So I'm not a skilled luthier or anything. I'm just building this for something to do and something to play. So hopefully it plays as good as it looks. It's looking awesome right now. I kind of like it. Okay, I just had to make one more video of this guitar being built. Actually, there's going to be a few more, but this is one of them. I coated this with polyurethane, just one coat. It's a thick coat. It's pretty good coverage. There's my silver leaf stripe going down the back. I didn't have the video camera running when I did it, but I'm going to give it another coat, and I'm also going to sand it before I do that. So we're going to videotape the sanding, some of the sanding, and some of the second coat to show you, there's nothing special involved with it. I'm just using a shaker can of Minwax polyurethane, and it has what they call ambering qualities. It darkens up the wood just a little tiny bit. They recommend you don't use it over anything white. Well, it's kind of doing exactly what I want it to do for my maple sides, my maple neck. And it's not looking too bad. It's pretty clear. Not that amber looking. I hope they don't mean that it dries and gets more amber over time, but it did do a heck of a job bringing out the tiger stripes, the flame on this veneer here. It was looking kind of pale and powdery before I put this stuff on it, but now, whoa, man, it's just shiny. And like I said, I'm gonna sand it with some 400 grit. I'm gonna make sure I stay off my little silver leaf glue coverage thing. But anyway, we're gonna sand it down, put another coat or two of this polyurethane stuff on it, and and let it dry for a good 3 or 4 days after that, and then I'm going to get to tackling the hardware. I'm kind of torn because I don't really want to put the cheap chintzy bridge and tailpiece in. You know, the tailpiece ain't too bad, but the bridge really sucks. The posts they seem wobbly and loose, but I could fix them if I powder coated them. I don't know. Then again, StuMax got this really nice bridge tailpiece combination made out of solid brass. Each one of them is $30 though. Potentiometers and all that. I would like to replace this here 3-way selector switch with maybe a full-size blend pot. I always like to blend my pickups instead of just switch between them. And I don't know. It's looking pretty sweet if you ask me. I mean, look at it shine already. And the flame's awesome. Wow. What can I say? Gonna look good hanging up there with the rest of these guitars I got. Matter of fact, it might outshine them all. Even my little Epiphone Gibson Spotlight. You don't see too many of them. Neck Spruce Epiphone, completely restored and modified with it's covered. The pickups are covered in copper leaf, and the cavities are all shielded with the same thing. And it's real quiet. And it's a blend pot I put on there. That's what I want to do with this one right here. I want to put a blend pot on it. Okay, I went and put the strings, I put the bridge on, the tailpiece, everything. Tuners, it plays good, it's got good action, the strings are nice and low. It sounds awesome. It's got a little tiny bit of fret buzz right in this area right here, but I can level the frets and get rid of that. I am impressed. I can't believe this thing. Can't wait to get the electronics in it. Okay, I've been sanding away on this back side of this ES335 copy that I built. It's already got like probably 3 coats of polyurethane on it, and seeing as how it was veneer, it was a veneer to start with, real thin. You're kind of limited as to what you can do as far as sanding goes, because if you sand it when it's in the raw wood form, you're going to literally lose your flame. So what I chose to do is I chose to go with some thick covering material like polyurethane, and I just didn't do the rough wood sanding. And I started coating her up with polyurethane to fill the pores. And I'm using that sort of as sanding filler. So what I'm doing here is getting it all nice and shiny, getting it ready for the final coats. As you can see, that's a lot of polyurethane in layers coming off. But that's what you want to do. You want to put it on and sand it down. Put it on and sand it down. Put it on and sand it down. Pretty soon you end up with a fairly glassy surface. So I gotta be careful around the middle though, because I got that silver leaf stripe there underneath the polyurethane, and if I stand too far, that thing will disappear. So anyway, this is the sanding process that I'm going through to try to get a smooth finish. Okay, getting down to the last couple coats. You want to have it laying horizontal when you spray it or it'll run, because that's just what this stuff does. I already had that happen a couple times. I had to sand it and fix it and blah blah blah. But anyway, here we go. You look for the gloss, make it glossy. This is already less than a perfect finish, but it's the back, so I get beat anyway. I guess that's about as good as I'm going to get this side for now. It's not perfect, but good enough for a $200 guitar. Okay, as you can see, it's pretty nice looking. Pretty good flame. Nice gloss. You can still see some of the pores in the wood. Oh well. Maybe a few more coats in the future, I don't know.